the unexplainable revelation message in the world. What is the meaning of 1-7, and in the middle of the 7? See the verses on the 2 3.5-year periods of 1-7, and in the middle of the 7. Daniel chapter 9 verse 27, He will confirm a covenant with many for 1-7. In the middle of the 7, He will put an end to sacrifice and offering. And on a wing of the temple He will set up an abomination that causes desolation, until the end that is decreed is poured out on him. 1-7 is a period of 7 years in which God will make a firm covenant with many. This covenant is the covenant of promise. In the middle of the 7 means that for 2.5 years each, God will put an end to sacrifice and offering. Sacrifices are the patterns of the church. The sacrifices and offerings of the Old Testament were all forms, and they are to be changed. For example, the sacrifices of cattle and sheep are now sacrifices of money, 1/10 of the monthly income, and the money for the building of churches and temples. These two, in the middle of the 7, are to change all these patterns. Look at the pattern of the 7 stars and the 7 messengers of the 7 lampstands. 1. Build the temple of the heart. The offering is a sacrifice of self. 2. The offering is to take the gospel that the Lamb and the 7 spirits have given to us and to spread it far and wide. 3. 1/10 of their lives, time, mind, strength, and money are spent each day in receiving, practicing, and teaching the message. They give their bodies to live out the contents of the Psalm of Love, which is equivalent to performing a sacrifice of atonement. When they perform the redemption sacrifice, the abomination that destroys comes flying. Who is this? It is the little horn of the beast. As long as the 7 stars and the 7 messengers of the 7 lampstands are doing this, the little horn of the beast will come in the first 3.5 years, and in the second 3.5 years. His task is to fail to set up the body of Christ on earth. At the end of the 7 years, after God's judgment, He will set up an abomination that causes desolation, until the end that is decreed is poured out on him. See Revelation chapter 19 verse 20, But the beast was captured, and with him the false prophet who had performed the miraculous signs on his behalf. With these signs he had deluded those who had received the mark of the beast and worshipped his image. The 2 of them were thrown alive into the fiery lake of burning sulfur. This is the wrath of God. The light of revelation shines to the ends of the earth.